For each of the following questions, draw a diagram to explain your answer. So we're definitely being asked to draw a diagram, and there's 4 of them. I could start to do a few of them and you guys can try on your own. So right now in example A says how many fourths are in 1/2. So the THS, it tells me it's a part of a whole, and specifically quarters or fourths, and then in 1/2. So what we want to do is, let's have some graph paper. It's a bit easier, I guess. So we want to start with that 1/2 first. So let's draw one whole first, and I'm going to draw it pretty big so that, and perhaps I'm looking in fourths, so let's see, divide it in 8 pieces, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, just to have even amount. So that's going to represent 0, and that's going to represent one whole. So let's draw 1/2 first. That's what's given. So half of it will be right over here. So that's 1/2. Now, we are given the 1/2, but they're saying how many fourths. So a fourth, we need to see what it looks like. So first of all, a fourth is half of the half. So it's like, do you have 4 pieces in one whole? 1, 2, 3, 4. So I know this is 1/4. Now they're asking how many of those pieces are in 1/2, only up to here. So can you see how many? So that will be, the answer will be 2 of them. So that's how I would able to do A, and let's write it down. So to write it, there are 2 pieces, and those pieces are quarter 2, and then I'm going to use the word fourths, 2 fourths, THS, so in the 1/2 that I had. So you want to answer that in writing. So that's, for example, A. So go ahead and try B on your own. I'm going to try C right now. It says how many fourths, again, fourths or quarters in 6/8. So my number line right now, so you want to redo the picture. It does say 6/8, so it's a good idea to have 8 square pieces because of the 8s. So let me just make it even. Okay, so I want to know where 6/8 is, so I divide it into 8 equal pieces, and there's the 6/8. That's 7/8. That one whole is 8/8. That's the one whole. And the beginning, of course, is 0. So right now, how many fourths are in 6/8? So I have to go all the way up to here. A quarter, I know I had to count by 2s. So that's 1/4, 2/4, 3/4. So how many? So go ahead and write that down. So we just counted them. So similarly, write your sentence on your own. So pause the video and do it. I will continue with example D just to kind of get started. It says how many halves? So halves is 1/2. That's what it means, of a whole. So how many halves are in 3 and 5/10? So definitely a different picture because we have 3 whole numbers. So I need more space. So for letter D, because I'm only going to be counting halves, my whole does not need to be too large. So I can say this is 0, this is 1 whole, and I need to get to 3 and 5/10, right? So 1, 2, 3. So once you decide on the scale of the whole, you have to continue the same way. And then because it's more than that, I have to go to the 4. Now, what is 5/10 representing? So that has to be 1/2, or 5 out of 10. That's exactly half. So right here will be the 3 and 5/10. Or I could write 3 and 1/2, so halfway. So right now they're asking for a half. So what does a half look like, first of all? So from the beginning, halfway of a whole, that's the 1/2. So this is what you're counting now, this size, and then count how many will go and finish this problem on your own.